What's going on, everybody? Appreciate everybody being here. Welcome to another episode of FTB, Francis Tactical Board, where we break down some of the things that be happening in these games, what we're looking forward to happen to in the games to come, and just what the coaches are thinking about in their mind and what they could be tactically working on with the players. So I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so very much. Thank you for those that like, comment, and share on this platform right here. Really means a lot as we continue to push the conversation of football forward more and more and more, and we build and we grow as a family of football lovers. Are we gonna fight and fuss? Of course. Who don't fuss and fight in no family? That's why here at Next Up Sports Talk, I appreciate everybody. I turned on no comment. We answer all comments, and we duck no smoke. We run to the smoke. We don't duck it. So appreciate everybody liking, commenting. For those who haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing to the channel, man. We got a lot of content, a lot of videos coming your way that you're going to enjoy. Some of them is going to make you uneasy. Some is going to make you maybe a little sad, but it is what it is. The good, the bad, and the ugly of football on and off the pitch is what we talk about here at Next Up Sports Talk. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And for those not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, man. You're going to enjoy your time over here. We back to the tactical board. Episode number 3, FTB, episode number 3, where today we'll be highlighting one Bobby Reid, Decordova. You understand? Bobby Reid, the little engine that could for the Reggae Boys. A lot of things to talk about with Bobby Reid. Now, the previous games that we have seen Bobby Reid play in, let's jump right into it. Let's waste no time. The previous games that we have seen Bobby Reid play in, Bobby Reid have collected the ball close to this part of the pitch where Damian Lowe would be or Joel Latibode would be. But he'd be coming from the right side, coming all the way back and picking up the ball close to his center backs and his defensive midfielders. So Bobby Reid would have to be working twice as hard in this area to get the ball, to push it forward, hoping that by the time he gets up here, we still have possession of the ball, and he's not too tired to help them create opportunities in the offensive area, in the final third. Not the middle of the park, in the final third. We have seen World Cup qualifier games. We've seen Copa America games where Bobby Reid is oftentimes in this area working harder than he should be in the defensive end. But since Steve McLaren has come and we have changed around a few players, like one Tyreek McGee, Bobby Reid gets an opportunity to really run at the defense on the right side. Francis, what you mean by that? I'm going to tell you what I mean. When we played Nicaragua, Bobby Reid would oftentimes pick up the ball from Tyreek McGee and he would head down the right side of the pitch. He'd pick up the ball in this area. He'd be able to make a move. He'd either pass it to Tyreek, play the 1-2. He'd be able to roll off and thus slide the ball across the 6-yard box for Romario Williams, for a Damari Gray if he can get to it on the other side. But in that game, that was the biggest change that I've seen. Now, we didn't see it against Honduras because Bobby Reid was sitting in the stands. So it was now Casey Palmer and Tyreek McGee, and we can see that didn't work because it's about rhythm. Football is about rhythm. What do you mean by that, Francis? Let me put the board down for a minute. Rhythm. You have some players that play like this. Listen, they play like this. Listen to my snaps. They play. Some players play like that. You have some players that play like this. Like their rhythm. It's all about the rhythm of the game. And I feel like Bobby Reid and Tyreek McGee, they kind of play the same rhythm where it's a lot of fast movements, moving the ball quickly, getting in space, getting out of space. It's a lot of, whereas Casey Palmer, he wants to pick up the ball. He wants to look, turn, then move the ball. By that time, a player like Bobby Reid or Tyreek McGee, they've already made a run that you didn't see because you were scanning. You understand? Same thing with Demario Gray. Demario Gray going to pick up the ball on the left side, and he's going to kind of wait. He's going to kind of look before he makes a move. That's why it was so successful with Bobby Reid and Tyreek McGee. And I said that combination works together because of the fact that when Joel Latiborde has the ball here and he picks it up and he passes it, he picks it up here, he drives it a little bit forward. Either he swings it to the left or the right back, and they find the ball in the hands of Tyreek McGee. Tyreek McGee picks it up right here. Bobby Reid in the middle. Bobby Reid is streaking down the right side. They can play a 1-2. Involve Normal Campbell on the outside or Cephas, whoever is on that right side. And now they're playing 1-2, getting closer to the net to where now Bobby Reid can use that speed, that agility, that size to get down the right side and either cross the ball, square it in, or play it back to the top of the 18-yard box. If he plays it back to the top of the 18-yard box, then you know good things are going to happen. Okay, it might be a little bit blurry as I try to figure out. I'm going to possibly do that better. But nonetheless, we're going to roll with it anyways because we have to talk about these are conversations that we got to have. I know you can see. You probably can't see super clear, but I know you can see what I'm talking about. We didn't get to see Bobby Reid and Tyreek McGee again play at home versus Honduras because Bobby Reid is on a suspension. But we'd have probably seen more of the same, especially with the midfield. The fact that Bobby Reid on the right side and Tyreek McGee here, that partnership works well. They both drop back pretty well. Bobby Reid can come back here and pick it up. Not too low, but high enough at the halfway line. Pick it up and pass it to Tyreek McGee. While Tyreek McGee's either looking to switch the field over to Demario's side, or he's looking to play it off Michail Antonio, Romario Williams, whoever that is right there to get it back. Bobby Reid can pick up his run and make it down the right side. The ball can find him, and then everybody can crash the net. As Bobby Reid is streaking down this side, Bobby Reid can take it in. He's also going to either have Norman Campbell, Leon Bailey, Cephas on the right side, or Lambakisa is going to be overlapping. Whatever the case is, options. And options you want to have offensively so that you want 2v1s, 3v1s. You want to overload and have an off balance so you have an advantage on the pitch. So with Ravel Morrison coming in the team, it creates more opportunity for Bobby Reid to really make those runs up the right side or up the middle of the pitch, because if Ravel picks up the ball in the cam position, in the attacking midfield position, which is right here, if you pick up the ball here and he has a Bobby Reid to his right, the Cephas to his left, Shamar Nicholson up top, you have a Dexter Lambakisa who's close behind, you have Greg Lay or Mario Bell who's close behind on the other side. Then you have the line gets pushed up now. You have Ethan Pinnock pushing up the line to the halfway point. Now we are dangerous in this area because you give Ravel Morrison time and space to pick out his players that are around him. Tyreek McGee around here too, who can handle the ball. It's just danger. It spells danger, danger, danger. More opportunities for us to score goals. And that's if obviously Steve McLaren goes with Bobby Reid and Ravel Morrison if he gets called up, and a Tyreek McGee. Offensive wise, that's good right there. We know that Ravel can drop back and play defense. We know Bobby can drop back and play defense, and Tyreek McGee will drop back and play defense if needs be. But offensively, when we break it on our counterattack, we want to have as much unselfish play as possible. Players that are willing to move the ball instead of dribbling, move the ball, give their teammates opportunities to be successful. And that's what I'm looking here when I go to the tactical board, is these areas. In these areas on defense, I know we're solid defensively on these areas. Up here is where we're struggling in the final third. When we get the ball across the halfway line, attacking the opponent's net, we tend to struggle with what to do in these areas. The confidence with our wingers, with our center forward, with our midfielders, whoever is here, getting the ball, moving the ball in the right area is where we struggle. But we've seen that struggle kind of slow down when Bobby Reid and Tyreek McGee was playing closer up the pitch. They played closer up the pitch, creating opportunities because of their movements, because of their pace, because of them playing together. That's where I want to see Ravel close up the pitch with either Tyreek McGee or a Bobby Reid can only spell danger. With the runs being made by Shamar Nicholson or Mikel Antonio, whatever flavor you like. You understand, in terms of player and with strikers and what they offer to the team, we can get it right here. Another episode of FTB, Francis Tactical Board. Don't miss it, man. This is episode number 3. Special guest, Bobby Reid, where we break down where Bobby Reid can be successful on the pitch with the new way that Steve McLaren is looking to play the players. Bringing in more quality players into the team can only make the experience even better. But you guys let me know in the comment section. Again, it's just a 3rd episode. We're going to get better and better as we continue to go and as we break down these tactics and how our players can exploit our opponents and get the best out of them, especially in the final third, scoring more goals. If you have any comments, any concerns, let me know in the comment section. I look forward to hearing what your thoughts are. Yes, I know some of you guys in the customer say, Francis, you're talking foolishness. You don't know football, blah, blah. But tell me something different. Tell me something different. Let's have the conversation, man. I love y'all, and I thank y'all again for commenting, for having a conversation with me. FTB, Francis Tactical Board, episode number 3 in the books. Catch you guys on the next one. I really, really, really hope you enjoyed the video. If you want more from me and this platform, Next Up Sports Talk, subscribe to the channel. Like the video, comment on the video, because I'll be in the comment section, that's for sure. And definitely check the community page. The community page is the greatest way to keep up to date with what goes on right here at Next Up Sports Talk. We got a lot of videos on the Reggae Boys, a lot of videos on Arsenal. We got live streams also. So stay tuned because we got more and more content coming your way. And I hope to see you on the next video with your comments, with your like, and definitely subscribing to the channel. Peace and love.